Hare Krishna, all devotees.
Hare
Please
Krishna
accept,
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances and pranam to all of you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare
Dandavat
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare,
pranams Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranam Mataji.
Prabhuji.
I invite you to the early morning short Bhagavatam class organized by ISKCON Kulai Radha Govinda Temple, Mangaluru. And I indeed invite you for and on behalf of His Grace, Sri Namanista Das Prabhuji. Prayers are very important, as I always say. Please say your prayers while I am doing that, keeping the mute button on. Om Agyantimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Putale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Desha Tarine Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayamrupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utpadakabalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavasya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagar Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagar Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitasya हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि प्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. May I request you all to follow me? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Narayanam
Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato
Vyasam
Jayam
Tato
Udiraye.
Surlatam Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana
Shruvatam Swakataha Krishnaha Punyashravana Kirtanaha
Hradayanta Stoya Bhadrani Viduroti Surastatam
Yavadrani Moti Sahasadam
Nasta Praeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki.
We are fortunate today. Prema Kisori Mataji is joining us soon and she will be taking the class. I'm just beginning it. So we pray that she joins quickly. In the meantime, we'll start with recitation of the verse.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandavat Pranams.
Hare Krishna Prakash Rao Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Sukanya Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Krishna
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranams Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Madhumai Mataji, Danot Pranam Mataji. Srimad
Hare Krishna
Bhagavatam.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranams Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Danya Mataji, Danot Pranam Mataji.
Pranams Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Prescribed Duties for Mankind. Chapter 7, Indra insults his spiritual master, Brihaspati. Shri Shuka Vacha Taeva Mudita Rajan Brahmana Vigata Jvara Rushi Swastra Mupavajya Parishyajeta Bruvana. Right. Now we'll start with Venkat Narasimha Rao Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Raise the hand. Go ahead.
Sukavacha Tayava Mudita Rajan Brahmana Vegatajvara Rushim Trashtram Upavrajya Parishvaje Yadamubravan. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Vijaya Kumari Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी प्रणव प्रभुजी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय दयवा मुदिताराजन ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वर ऋषिं त्वष्टामु बहुव्रज्य परिवज्येद मप्रुवन् थैंक यू प्रभुजी
Thank you. Chitra Mohini Devidasi ji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी प्रणाम प्रभु जी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्रीशुक उवाच त एव मुदिता राजन् ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वराः ऋषिं त्वाष्ट्रम् उपव्रज्य परिष्वज्ये इदम् अब्रुवन्
Thank you, Mataji. Pran Nandini Madhvi Devidasi ji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्रीसुक उवाच वैव मुदितराजन् ब्रह्मणाधिपतज्वरः ऋषिं उपभज्य परिसज्य इदम् अब्रुवन् कृष्ण प्रभु
Thank you. Madhumai Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी प्रणाम प्रभु जी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्री शुक उवाच त एवम् उदिता राजन् ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वराः ऋषिं त्वाष्ट्रम् उपव्रज्य परिष्वज्य इदमब्रुवन् हरे कृष्णा थैंक यू प्रभु जी
Thank you, Mataji. Surya Prakash Rao Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandut Pranam Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी धन्यवाद प्रणाम ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्री सुक उवाच तयेव मुदिता राजन् ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वराः ऋषिं त्वाष्ट्र उपवज्ये परिष्वज्येदमब्रुवान् हरे कृष्ण धन्यवाद प्रभु
Thank
हरे
you.
कृष्ण
Thank you. Usha Dayavati Devidasi ji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी प्रणाम प्रभु जी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्री सुक उवाच त एवम् उदित राजन् ब्राह्मणा विगतज्वरः ऋषिं त्वस्त्रम् उपवरज्य परिष्वज्येतम् अब्रुवन् थैंक यू प्रभु जी हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी
Thank you. Madhu Soni Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Dandut Pranam Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय श्रीशुक उवाच ता एव मुदिता राजन् ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वरा ऋषिं त्वाष्ट्रम् उपव्रज्य परिष्यज्य उदम् अब्रुवेन् थैंक यू प्रभु जी हरे कृष्ण
Thank you, Mataji. Subarao Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dandut Pranam Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी धन प्रणाम प्रभु जी श्री सुक उवाच तयेव मुदिता राजन् ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वराः ऋषिं त्वाष्ट्रम् उपव्रज्य परिष्वज्य इदम् अब्रुवन् हरे कृष्ण
Thank you. Prakash Rao Prabhuji, you are a co-host. Leena
प्रभु
Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम श्री शुक उवाच
त एवमुदीत राजन् ब्राह्मण विगतज्वरः ऋषिं त्वाष्ट्रम् उपव्रज्य परिष्वज्येदमब्रुवन्. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Revati Ratnangi Devi Dasi ji. Hare Krishna Mata ji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी प्रणाम प्रभु जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीशुक उवाच त एवम् उदिता राजन् ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वरः ऋषिं द्वाश्चरम् उपव्रज्य परिष्वज्येदम् अब्रुवन्। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you. Uttama Padma Devi Dasi ji. Hare Krishna Mata ji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। श्रीशुक उवाच त एवामुदिता राजन् ब्रह्मणा विगतज्वराः ऋषिं ताष्ट्रम् उपव्रज्य परिष्वाज्येद्धम् अब्रुवन्। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
Uttama Padma Devi Dasi ji. Can you read synonyms for us?
Yes, Prabhuji, sure.
Go ahead, Mata ji.
Synonyms. Sri Shuka Vacha, Sukadeva Goswami said, Te, all the demigods, Ivam, thus, Uditaha, being advised, Rajan, O King Parishit, Brahmana, by Lord Brahma, Vigataha Jaraha, being relieved from aggrievement caused by the demon, Rishim, the great sages, Tvastaram, to the son of Tvasta, Upavrajya, going, Parishvajya, embracing, Idam, this, Abruvan, spoke. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you very much, Uttama Padma Devi Dasi ji. Thank you for a wonderful research. Translation. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sorry to interrupt. Mataji is there.
Wonderful. Thank you. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please finish the translation.
Please go ahead. I'll make you a host. Translation.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी प्रणाम माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी
Prabhu, go ahead. Prem Prakash Adas Prabhu, please go ahead. You made Venkat Narasimha Prabhuji host.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just read the translation by His Divine Grace Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Sukadeva Goswami continued, thus advised by Lord Brahma and relieved of their anxiety, all the demigods went to the sage Vishwarup, the son of Tvashta. My dear king, they embraced him and spoke as follows. Okay, if you make me the host.
Venkat Narasimha Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. You are a host.
Hare
Can
Krishna
you
Prabhuji.
change your hostship to Mataji?
I don't know.
You know
I
how
don't
to.
know.
You don't know. All you need to do is
I
just
do
open
not
the
know.
group. Open the group. Go to Prema Kisori Mataji. On your right side, when you bring your cursor to Prema Kisori Mataji, you will get few dots, 3 dots. Just right click and you will have various commands. Just command them to make her host. You think you can do it?
It is not possible for me.
Yeah, you leave and join then. You leave and join. Then it will go to
Okay, I leave and join, right?
No, he
Narasimha
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Narasimha Prabhu.
Okay.
And so if leaves, host
Okay,
host will be shifted to other.
Okay.
Okay,
Request
Prabhu,
you,
can we go to
Rao
next
Prabhuji.
verse?
Yes, sure.
Okay, Surya Prakash Rao Prabhuji, you are the host now. Can you make me co-host?
Yes, Mataji. I will do it, Mataji.
Nice thought though, Surya Prakash Rao Prabhuji.
No, I conduct some classes to my Mataji. So this I learned it. Prem Kisori.
Shri Deva Uchu Vayam te atithaya prapta ashramam bhadram astute kama sampadyatam tat pitranam samayochitaha. Okay, we'll go to translation. We'll read till verse number 30. Okay, I will share my screen. Is that okay?
Yeah, please go ahead, Mataji. Please go ahead.
Hi, thank you. Surya Prakash Prabhuji, I saw. Thank you. Okay, verse number 27. Translation by Prabhupada ki jai. The demigod said, "Beloved Vishwaroop, may there be all good fortune for you. We, the demigods, have come to your ashram as your guests. Please try to fulfill our desires according to the time, since we are on the level of your parents." Verse 28. Putranam hi paro dharma pitrin sushranam satam api putravatam brahman kim uta brahmacharinam. Translation by Prabhupada. O Brahman, the highest duty of a son, even though he has sons of his own, is to serve his parents. And what to speak of a son who is a brahmachari? Acharyo brahmano murti pitha murti prajapate Bharata marutpater murti mata sakshat kshiteshtanu dayaya bhagini murti dharmasyatma tithi swayam agner abhyagato murti sarvabhutani chatmanaha. Translation by Prabhupada. The Acharya, the spiritual master who teaches all the Vedic knowledge and gives initiation by offering the sacred thread, is a personification of all the Vedas. Similarly, a father personifies Lord Brahma, a brother, King Indra, a mother, the planet Earth, and a sister, Mercy. A guest personifies religious principles. An invited guest personifies the demigod Agni. And all the living entities personify Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport by His Divine Grace Prabhupada ki jai. According to the moral instructions of Chanakya Pandit, Atmavat Sarva Bhuteshu, one should observe all living entities to be on the same level as oneself. This means that no one should be neglected as inferior because Paramatma is seated in everyone's body. Everyone should be respected as a temple of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This verse describes the different ways in which one should respect a guru, a father, a brother, a sister, a guest, and so on. Om Agyan Timirandasya Gyan Anjana Shalakaya Chakshirunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinbandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kantha Radha Kantha Namastite. Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishbhanuste Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advait Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Mam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Ti Namne. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurvani Vicharine Nirvishesha Shnivadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Okay, Krishna. Verse 26 to 30. Srila Sukadeva Goswami continued, thus advised by Lord Brahma and relieved of their anxiety, all the demigods went to the sage Vishwaroop, the son of Twashta. My dear king, they embraced him and spoke as follows. The demigod said, Beloved Vishwaroop, may there be all good fortune for you. We, the demigods, have come to your ashram as your guests. Please try to fulfill our desires according to the time, since we are on the level of your parents. O Brahman, the highest duty of a son, even though he has sons of his own, is to serve his parents. And what to speak of a man who is a brahmachari? The Acharya, the spiritual master who teaches all the Vedic knowledge and gives initiation by offering the sacred thread, is a personification of all the Vedas. Similarly, a father personifies Lord Brahma, a brother King Indra, a mother the planet Earth, and a sister Mercy. The guest personifies religious principles, an invited guest personifies the demigod Agni, and all living entities personify Vishnu, Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, which is called as the prescribed duties of the mankind. Chapter number 7, which is called as
Indra offended his spiritual master Brihaspati.
Very nice. Indra offended his spiritual master Brihaspati. And then what happened is that Brihaspati silently walked out of the arena. And then, because there was no spiritual master, because there was no head, Brahman is supposed to represent the head. There is no head, there is no thinking, there is no direction. Demons took advantage and attacked the demigods. And demons, on the contrary, had gotten strong because of their worship to their spiritual master, Shukracharya. And then they actually were very easily able to defeat the demigods. Even though demons were themselves one time very fearful of Indra, but on the virtue of their spiritual strength, their worshipping their spiritual master, and on virtue of the weakness of Indra because of disrespecting his spiritual master, there was no match. So Indra then ran to Lord Brahma. And when he went to Lord Brahma chastised him for his behavior, but then also gave him a direction that you need to approach Vishwarup for help. And it was very well known that Vishwarup has inclination towards the demons. Nevertheless, Indra took that advice of Lord Brahma and approached Vishwarup. It appears that Vishwarup was younger than the demigods. That is why when they went, they did not pay obeisances. What are they doing is that they embraced him. And that they are actually giving him the wishes. May there be all good fortune for you. And then they're coming as their guest to ask a plea. And a guest, even if uninvited, has to be served as religious principle. A guest personifies religious principles. Okay, so they're saying that we are at the level of your parents and you are at the level of our son. We are your guests, and the need of the time is that we seek help from you. You see how diplomacy works everywhere. With Krishna, the relationship doesn't have to be so diplomatic. Okay, with Krishna, we can be straightforward. We don't see diplomacy in Krishna's intimate relationships. There is diplomacy in Krishna's relationship with the Kauravas, right? He's trying to help Kauravas or put some sense in Duryodhan. We don't see Krishna's diplomacy in Krishna's intimate relationships when Krishna's guests come over or Krishna's friends come over or Krishna's pastime with Vrindavan devotees. Nobody. Okay, so see, it is so difficult. We think that by performing nice pious activities, one can get promoted to the planet of the demigods and have all sorts of comforts. And will be living a very, very long life. But here we can see that the life is so diplomatic over there as well. There is no surety. We can actually very nicely get deviated from our religious principles and get, focus on winning and losing or saving ourselves or saving others. So this is everywhere. Krishna says this in Bhagavad Gita, right? Ya Brahma Bhuvanar Loka Punar Avartina Arjuna. What is the verse? Ye Brahman
Abrahma Bhuvanal Loka Punaravarti.
Arjuna, Maupeti Kaunteya, Puranjan,
Navijite. Yes. So Krishna has said it in one line, but it takes us lifelong to understand, or sometimes we don't even understand in this life. So actually, it is very good if we put our principles of life, goal of life in alignment with Krishna's desires. Oh, I was at Gita Nagari yesterday, and such a nice class one devotee gave. He said, you see, we can pray to Krishna in different manners. He was teaching that, let's say that somebody is supposed to die by a BMW, okay? And now they go to Krishna and they ask Krishna, give me BMW, give me BMW, give me BMW, okay? Now they are approaching Krishna, but actually what they're praying is for their death, because Krishna knows that this person is going to die with BMW. But if somebody goes to Krishna and says, Krishna, I'm surrendering unto you. Whatever you think is good for my journey towards you, please do that. Even if it is not congenial or not very happy situation for me to be in. But I want to surrender unto you. So that is a better prayer than asking for something, because we don't know. We are so myopic. We have such a narrow vision that we actually cannot see beyond certain visual field. But Krishna's vision is not restricted. So it is always better to align our life in terms of Krishna's principle. Krishna says, accept a spiritual master and inquire and serve humbly, do that. Krishna says, respect the spiritual master, do that. Krishna says, never think yourself as a body, and actually whatever you have, yat karoshi, yad ashnashi, yad dadasi, yad chohosi, dadasi, yad, whatever you have, whatever you do, whatever you give away, do it as an offering to me, do that. The instructions are there. Okay, and we can pray to Krishna to give us the strength to follow those instructions as well. Otherwise, these are lessons. Of course, Krishna will give protection to Indra also. Already the direction has come that go to Vishwarup and you will be saved. Otherwise, we can see that the diplomacy will not leave us. Would you say that we can live in this world without being diplomatic at all? Like in the entire life that we have led, we have never been diplomatic at all. Is it true? Is it a fact? Never, ever?
No, ma'am. Never.
It's not possible. It's not possible. In bhakti also, we are diplomatic, but we don't get reaction to it because it's for Krishna. You see, I read this book a few years ago, Miracle on Second Avenue, and by Mukund Das Goswami, Prabhupada's first disciple who started the Hare Krishna movement in UK. So he was writing that when they were helping Prabhupada find a storefront in New York to open the Mashless gift shop, he said they had arranged somehow to have a lawyer come and meet Prabhupada to sign the lease agreement. And Prabhupada was like a petite, stout, old-looking person from India, weak built, and here is this American, in his 60s, in his suit and boot and very well-built body, walking towards Prabhupada with his bag. And as soon as Prabhupada saw him, that time ISKCON was not even registered. He said, I'm a founder of an international society, and it has so many advantages if somebody becomes a member. And the membership is so easily affordable. So it is only, I don't remember how many dollars, you pay this and then you give life membership and you get these benefits. So right then and there, even before talking about the lease agreement and whatever the conversation was supposed to be, the lawyer got convinced and he signed this, and ISKCON was not even registered. It was not existing. It was 1965. In 1966, ISKCON was registered. So he was like, I was like astounded because I thought that we don't lie in Krishna consciousness. But here is the founder Acharya standing right in front of me and saying all this. Clearly, Prabhupada was not lying. It was just a matter of time manifesting. But what I'm trying to say is that there is diplomacy needed. But we don't give action and reaction. We don't get action and reaction in Krishna's diplomacy because we are doing it for him. He gets whatever he gets. We don't get. Okay, so understand from these verses that it is always safe to actually safeguard ourselves and armor ourselves with Krishna's instructions and not deviate at all from Krishna's instructions. And it is always better to pray in a way where Krishna, whatever Krishna thinks is best for us will happen, because we really don't know. And it is always better if we have to have diplomacy, do it for Krishna. And then it is very satisfying and one becomes very elevated devotee of Krishna, because it's Urdhva Mula Madho Shakhamna, like upside down banyan tree. So if we do the lowest thing but do it for the highest, then it becomes highest. And also that devotee yesterday was giving class. He said bhakti is misused a lot. For example, there's a Jamil pastime. If somebody is not understanding the verdict of a Jamil pastime, then they can say that, okay, we will do any nonsense we want throughout our life. But towards the end of my life, I will chant Krishna's name and I'll be fine. So he said there was a person who had about 10 or 13 children, something like that. And he deliberately named all his children based on Krishna's name. Somebody was named Krishna, Govinda, Madhav, Damodar, Vasudev, Narayan, like that. Okay, now he was very attached to his children. Then he was gonna die. Time came. So he called all his children. He called Madhav, come here, Govind, Damodar, Vasudev, Narayan, Krishna. Like when they all came. So when he saw all of them, he said, all of you have come here. Who's gonna manage the shop? So they all left. So basically, we take it for granted that if a Jamil could do it, we'll all be able to do it. So let's live life filled with nonsense and just name our children behind Krishna's name, will be so saved. Unless until the consciousness is transformed, nothing will happen. It's a matter of the consciousness. Okay, we are preparing ourselves to go back to Krishna's place. And to be able to fit in there, we have to be able to have that kind of quality. Just by superficially, we can live in this world. But that too is very hard. You know, people who live a superficial life, like so many personalities, so many patches or so many faces, it's hard. The life is hard for them. It's very hard. So understand that Krishna consciousness is about authenticity, coming from the right place of belonging to the Supreme Personality of Godhead at all times. I think I'll stop here. Any questions, reflections, realizations, corrections? Is Damodar starting tomorrow for all of you? For me, it is starting from tomorrow.
Today, Mataji.
Today, tomorrow, Mataji. Here we are celebrating Sharad Purnima today in Mumbai. Hare Krishna.
So tomorrow, now we'll start reading Damodar Leela tomorrow. Whenever I'm there. Or Prem Prakash, Adas Prabhu and Dhanya Dhameshri Mataji can also continue. At least some part.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. I am saying we will